By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. This is all about clout. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor.
Hey guys, how are you? Happy Monday. What's going on? I hope you guys had a happy Mother's Day. I had such a good Mother's Day weekend. It was really nice. Last night I was just like, this was the best Mother's Day ever, but I say that every year. Every year is the best Mother's Day ever. I hope you guys had a nice Mother's Day, that you were either celebrated or you were celebrating someone who was a phenomenal mom. And so I hope you had a good time. Anyway, I posted up a short and some pictures and things like that. Sis was busy. If you know, you guys know um where you guys can find me. If I'm not over here, then I am over on either Real Talk or OSIP. So I'm somewhere. Anyway, I hope that you guys had a good one and we're back to it. This morning when I woke up, I was like, we are on the wind down. We are winding it on down. I was like, Farah, this time next month, you're gonna be out of school for 3 months. And she was like, Mom, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just keep moving. She was like, I don't even want to talk about it. Okay. Thank you, Teddy's mom. Thank you for supporting. Oh, yes. And it's Monday, of course. It's members, it's mods, it's Monday, it's messy in the morning. Now, yesterday, guys, I probably spent like, I don't know, 3 minutes watching Olivia. This is the big news though. Did you guys, I mean, and maybe this hit before, but I noticed it. I guess maybe I noticed it yesterday. I noticed it yesterday at some point, but guys, wait a second. After this, I've been watching this lady's channel for I don't know how long. Did you guys see? I'm sure you guys, so this might be old news, but your girl was not, I come over here like a couple times a week. Liv finally hit 100,000 subscribers. It's so like anticlimactic. I wonder if she's going to get a check mark because word on the street has been that she'd been buying subs for a long time. I don't know if the woman was buying subs or not. Hey, Ghost. I don't know if she was buying subs or not. I'm going to be honest. That's always a way to kind of, people talk about that kind of stuff all the time. I don't know. I'm not in her account and I'm not YouTube, but before YouTube gives you a check, and I'm not talking about a check. I'm talking about that check mark and validate and give you a plaque. They're going to scrutinize it heavily. Did anybody was there any celebration? Maybe when she was doing Mother's Day with the kids they talked about it. Did they talk about it at all? But isn't that sucks that you finally you hit 100K and you're not monetized, like you don't even make money. You hit 100K and on your last video you're live with the kids on damn live stream on Mother's Day. Somehow you have a let me just turn the sound down. We'll just watch the video. Somehow, so the 3 kids that don't live with you are over to the house. Somehow you manage to hit 100K when you aren't monetized. Like, can we talk about the continued fuck up that's always going on here? That she finally hit your number and sis is not even able to collect her coins. I've never been to that lady's channel. You don't bother, sis. It's not even, it ain't a rush. There is no rush on that. She gonna be okay. Look at Robin. Robin looks like Daddy. Daddy, look. Daddy, if you're watching, come pick us up. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if it happened like when it was, but yeah, ma'am. Yeah. So the kids are watching. Anyway, she can't even brag because she's scamming. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna pivot. Like I said, we'll come back when something's going on. I guess they did a little bit of a seafood boil. Live, I'm a need for some of these non-cooking moms to stop showing off their fugazi platters because sis, you know, and she got that small little spoon. Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix this a little better. Let me fix on the okay, now I can read. Okay. And then let me move cartoon character Fran out the way. Okay. Liv is over here scooping up probably pre-cooked shrimp with some seasoning and corn on it. Any whatever. Y'all. Okay. We're gonna go and oh, look at Christian picking up the baby. Okay, so AJ is off to the side right here as usual. Liv is fascinated by the web kids and she likes that little baby, that little Kai Kai. Okay. AJ, she can't stand because you know who his daddy is. Okay. Okay. I don't have to say too much on that. Um, we know what's going on. Anyway, but she looks like one of those dolls, those big dolls. Kai Kai is big. Kai Kai was born when? 6 months ago? Sis is thick and still has no hair. Okay, well, we'll be back. Okay, guys, we're gonna go over to Facebook. I don't know if you guys have been following this or not. The girl, wait a second. Stella is always getting in front of that damn camera. Hey, Taylor. All right, hold on a second. Let me run that back for a second. Stella is always trying to be up in the front of something. Okay, she's trying to pull AJ in. Here comes Granny. Here comes the maid, the housekeeper, whatever they call her. Grandmama. Look at this. Sorry. Look at this. Hold on. Let me zero in. Look at this unseasoned. And why are you serving food with a tablespoon? I guess we're just going in, right? We're just gonna go ahead and talk about everything. We're going in on the daddy gone Mother's Day. 3 baby daddies and nobody's around. Anyway, okay. So she's doing her little seafood boil. There goes AJ. AJ's like, "Can I get some?" AJ got like 3 shrimp. That is not enough food for 2 adults and 5 kids. Did you guys see what in the seafood boil mess was that? What in the what in the party platter shrimp? What in the pre-cooked shrimp did you just drop in an aluminum pan and put a little bit of seasoning on? Yeah, little. She put a light touch of seasoning, probably no butter. What's happening, girl? We're not gonna even talk about it. We gonna pivot. We over here on Olivia Love Live, and we're not staying long. We're just doing a okay, sis. The real news is Ma'am hit 100,000 subscribers and nobody cares. And she went live with all her children and got 3.7K views in 13 hours. Yo. Mm-mm-mm. I don't even, oh, she still does have members. But I think she said she doesn't have super thanks on here. Does she have thanks? Let's see. Nope. There's no thanks. There's no money sign, so no thanks. I don't know if she had supers or not. People don't super in her chat like that. I don't think so. Um mm. That's the news. Liv made it to 100K and nobody cares. Sis, we warned her 4 or 5 years ago. She was wrecking her channel and she didn't want to listen. Now you finally got 100K. You had all your kids from the array of fathers over to the house, the ones you don't, the ones you see on the weekend and all that. And it was Mother's Day and it's okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Congratulations, Liv. Congratulations, girl. You finally hit 100K. Congratulations. Congratulations. Liv finally hit 100K. But no one's watching. They didn't come to the live stream. Not even to see the web kids. But I heard she's feuding with Keeping Up with the Kennedys. Those subscribers are split between watchers who no longer use YouTube, paid subscribers, some of her own subscribers, and nosy people. I would probably fall into the nosy category because I honestly don't even feel like I react to this channel anymore, even though we're just coming through. I cannot watch her videos like that. It's very hard. So she's mission accomplished. Like she didn't want us watching. And sis, I'm gonna say, sis, you win. You win. Okay. You win, baby. Cause you win on that. Okay. I ain't even gonna lie. We'll be back another time. We'll be back another day. But there is a real CPS mom. You guys might have seen her. Ma'am is Coco Loco. Okay. And we got to go over to Facebook for this. Let me tell you something. I know you guys have been asking. You guys want some more, you want some new, you want some other moms. Let me tell you, there is a whole category of moms on Facebook that baby. I don't know why they haven't made over to YouTube yet, but some of these people could be making guap over here with all of the shenanigans that they're involved in. But anyway, there's a lady, and I'm sure you guys have heard of her by now. And she was trending last week, and I was trying to get to it, but y'all, we were busy with Dear Friend and everything. I got to check the Dear Friend mailbox. I don't know if anyone has messaged me. You guys, there's a couple of people who want to talk about menopause, and I just figured we would put all those together because there is no point in doing a whole week of menopause because everybody's not, some people are wondering and some people have some questions. So I'm gonna be honest, I never really went through it because sis had a hysterectomy. So I went from zero to hero, basically. I went from 21, 23 days like everybody else to, oh, I don't have a period anymore. I'm done. I went from having a period to not. overnight. No, nothing. And so I didn't really have to go through it. I you know what I mean? Like I didn't go through it. So I don't have a whole lot of stories about all of the shenanigans of perimenopausal life and all that. I really don't. But I can tell you about a hysterectomy, and I can tell you about the white pants club when you can wear white pants 365 24/7. I can tell you all about that because it's amazing. Anyway, let's go over here now. Some of these lives are a little bit long, so we're gonna have to skip around. But ma'am was having, now I do think that what happened actually may have saved some of this. Lady is psychotic. And I'm saying that as someone who's not a clinician, but this lady was having a damn episode. Um, she appears to smoke a lot of weed. Ma'am is financially in distress. Um, she she's hype, and she is ready to give up her kids, and she was on her way. She went to the fire station to surrender her children. She couldn't get any of her baby daddies to come pick up the kids, and I guess one baby daddy is dead or has passed away because his mother, there's always going to be some extra drama. There's a lady who is calling her out for taking out her son, okay? That she should be under some charges because, ma'am, and we're going to read that too, but this lady who surrendered her kids to CPS, one of the fathers can't come because the mother accuses her of basically taking out her son. So this lady is a piece of work, but let's start here, cuz we can't do it all in a day. And but let's listen in because ma'am was at the fire department, and the fire department was like, "Yeah, no, you not we going to run you over down there to CPS, and then we going to let them work with you on this situation." So she's over here getting ready to surrender her kids. She can't take it anymore. But you know what? Um, I watch a lot of Law and Crime, so I'm just gonna say that at least at that moment, the good thing is that they were surrendered, because let me tell you something, there's a lot of people out here that make very bad decisions, and we don't need the children being at risk or hurt or harm, because ma'am couldn't at least get them out the house for the day, because kids do end up in dangerous situations because someone could be on drugs, somebody could just be suicidal, they could be homicide, they could be so many different things. And you know, but they're not with her anymore. She says that she placed them, but she left that night with them in the custody of CPS. But I think she was actually able to get a family member or friend who took the kids. I don't know how true that is. She says that she's in control of the placement, but you know how that works. Okay, let's listen. Of course. And of course, while she's at CPS, she had to go live. I mean, that's just part of the 2024 playbook. If you're going to do anything, make sure you get on damn Facebook Live, where like some of the most ratchet things happen. It's just, hey, nurse wife mom, all the mods. Nurse wife mom said, "Good morning. Hey, mods." This is really crazy. And she goes live all the time. So we'll be back. We're not going to be able to get through this whole thing, but ma'am is outside. They aren't, I'm sure they're under CPS watchful eye. She says that she doesn't have a CPS case right now, but you place them, and it's what it sounds like to me is they're now in foster care.
Firehouse for like 3 hours. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And then They called the cops, and then the cops came, and I talked to the cops, and then
I don't know why she's talking so low. It's like, sis, you were at the fire department. The fire department called the police and everybody escorted you over to CPS. Why are you whispering now? And you're on live stream. Can you speak up?
they brought us up here to Children's Services. So, with that being said, before they take custody of them, does anybody want them?
Hey, social club. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bougie Gang.
I done reached out, no response, no nothing, and I'm tired. I'm over it. I let the fuck out of them. But like I said, if anybody wants to take custody of them or whatever, we are up here at Children's Services.
She wants to be a rapper.
She
She
about to
just
go
finished her
ahead.
medical classes and she has to take her NH something. I think she's a medical assistant because she said her NHM or NH, which I think is one of the boards for medical assisting. But she said she was in, of course, she says she's in medical school. She's over there at medical assistant school. So she's at like a VOTEC type college. And man was stressed. She says she got a bunch of kids, nobody's helping, and she was feeling away. And she just said, I can't do it by myself. And she does seem, I'm not saying just tired, but you know, in some of these cases, look, we just had Mother's Day. All of us are tired, y'all. All of us are fucking tired, right? But at the end of the day, we do it. Now, some of us can't. And rather than these children be hurt, harmed, or bothered, um, I do think no matter how fugazi she is, she did the right thing because these kids needed to be someplace safe. And there's plenty of moms out here, even though you wouldn't do it. I know I wouldn't do it. There's people, I mean, we've seen people run cars off cliffs. What about those two white ladies in Seattle who had a damn 7, 8, 9, 10 adopted kids and ran their RV right off a cliff. Okay, took the whole damn family out, and they were YouTubers. Okay, we've seen Ruby. We've seen all the crazy people on YouTube lose their kids. Right? We've seen. All you gotta do is turn on the news. So rather than her be outside and leave the kids inside by themselves, because some people do that too. They just like, okay. And the lady, let's not forget, what was her name? The lady who left a refrigerator full of food and took off and went to Alabama from Texas. She left her daughter and the baby. She left the baby with her daughter, and the daughter wasn't even registered for school. She moved to the state, never registered her kid for school, so nobody was looking for her kid, and left the kid. And the little girl was talking to her father, and the mom threatened her to not tell dad that she was home alone, and dad was the one paying the house note because he was living in California, so he was paying the house note, I guess, as part of his child support or whatever. And she would call him a couple times a week, and he would send DoorDash over, and he would ask where the mom was, and she would say that that mom was at work. Meanwhile, mom was in damn Alabama and hadn't even called, like a little 13-year-old with a little brother. So there's a bunch of crazy chicks out here that abandon their kids all got kinds of different ways. So I'm not commending her because this really does come off fugazi. This one over here, we're going to learn a little bit more about her. But I'm just saying these kids are living, because there are kids out here who are not, because you got some parents who are mentally not stable. And I think she's one of them. I don't even want to say might be. My opinion is sis unstable. So we don't know what could have happened to these children. Um, and the fact that she's putting it all on YouTube, good, because now the children will be safe. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's your plan for tonight? We're gonna have you sit in the lobby. I've got to interview the kids. Um, so, did the police bring you in with the kids?
No, I drove. I just followed them.
Okay. And they had the kids in their car. Did you?
Yeah, they had the kids and the medic with them.
Okay. So if you want to sit in the lobby, I'm going to interview them and my supervisor.
Yeah, the family, it was two lesbians, right? They were a couple. Let me take this off the screen while I talk. The two lesbians that drove off the cliff with all the kids, they were YouTubers, and they were starving the kids. They had CPS cases, and it was almost like so on some Ruby Frankie, the kids were going next door to other people's houses to get food and all kinds of stuff like that. And they were in the middle of like another case, and maybe it was like a week later they packed up, took all their shit, got in that RV, and the family is gone. And it was a bunch of other people's children, because these were all like foster kids and adopted kids, so they took everybody out, because they were in, so yeah. But anyway, let's get into this one.
Plan to see if we can come up with something. But currently, agency does have custody. Police gave us custody. I don't know if they explained that to you.
Mm-mm.
When the police bring the kids in, they give us what's called law. It's emergency
Oh, yeah.
custody, just because they have concerns.
Yeah, because I'm overwhelmed. My health
Yeah.
is, like I don't have no help with them at
Okay.
all.
So I'm going to go back and interview the kids, and right now, it's out of dependency, so it's no fault of anybody's.
Mm-hmm.
But anything can change. If somebody tells me something, it could be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a question. I still have like clothes and stuff. Can I bring their clothes up here, or do you guys get all new clothes? Or
It will depend. Depending on where they go. If they go to a foster home, they'll provide the clothes. They don't usually take clothes from outside because of bed bug concerns and stuff.
yeah, although I don't have none, but yeah.
Okay, I know, but you
No, I
have
know.
to came from foster parents.
I would feel the same.
Yeah, if you're bringing kids into your home, you're not going to always trust that.
And
And if they
now,
have special things like blankets or toys, when you get assigned a caseworker, you can always work with her on that or him, for that. But if you don't mind, we'll go back to the lobby. If you don't mind sitting there, or you want to sit here, it's up to you.
it really don't matter, but because
I
this
can
is
tell you're overwhelmed, and I'm
because I
sorry
love
for-
them, and this is hard. Like
and I
this
get
is
that.
this is killing me,
Yeah,
but it's for the better. Like
yeah.
it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't stop stressing if I don't have help. You know. So
And I
it's
get
like,
that.
and it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said,
It's like, this is, you're at CPS. I mean, like, it's like, ma'am, you just dumped your whole family on us, and we get it. You need to go to crisis, and we're going to handle the kids, and we're going to find you someone to talk to, okay? Because we got to worry about these kids, and you're an adult, and we don't have time for therapy for you right now. That's what I would be like, sis. Like, you want us to help you, or you want us to help the kids? Which one is it? Dads, girl. Yes. Yeah. And nobody would. She said she's not getting any help, so it sounds like she's had babies with men who just wanted to have sex. You know what I mean? I just, hopefully, like, just because you get pregnant doesn't mean someone wants a family with you. So basically, she's out here on her own.
I'm gonna come back for them. And as far as the whole
Yeah, we're gonna get to the interview. She went to a radio station. So after this whole scene, we'll cut to her at the radio station. Okay.
As far as the whole foster home thing, like, will it be open? Will I still be able to like see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like,
what they'll do is they'll set up visitation for you, usually here at the agency or a designation place, whatever the court orders, and you'll be able to see them weekly.
okay, that's even better that I can still see them.
Oh yeah, you'll get to see them,
and I can still provide for them, right?
Correct. You
Birthdays,
can bring them gifts, and have all that. Because we're going to encourage.
You think providing for them is birthdays? Oh, okay.
That, because our goal is reunification to give you the help that you need, so you're not overwhelmed, and that you can, provide for your kids. I can tell that you care for them. You're just completely overwhelmed. I get that.
Yeah, because like, it's only so much I can do. I mean, I just finished my last medical class today, so it's like I just have to study for my
What school did you go to?
I'm in 2 different colleges right now.
Okay.
One is through OSU for my national medical assistant license, and then the other one, I should be finished next year with my bachelor's, and that's Full Sail University for my bachelor's degree in audio production and music recording with a concentration in communication.
Okay. And what college is that?
Full
Sail. Okay, but if you want to chill back here, I just gotta go interview the kids that talk to me, and know the little ones won't be able to.
And if you ask Alex, it'll be everything from dinosaurs to Siren Head. But you'll see what I'm talking about. They're intelligent.
Yeah, they seem like good kids.
They are into because they like because I told you we watch documentaries and stuff, so they are into a lot of Greek mythology, in like Indian myths and folklore. So
I like Greek mythology. I'm pretty good at it.
yes. So some maybe if you have to try to open the light or something, maybe talk about skinwalk, something. Yeah. And I can say goodbye to them before I leave.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to the supervisor and see if they'll let you. I can't make that decision, but hopefully they'll let you. I'm not sure, but that'll be up to a supervisor.
And it's fine.
Because sometimes saying goodbye is harder for the kids.
And I made sure I told them that earlier. I made sure I told them that there's nothing wrong and they didn't do anything wrong. And I don't want them to think that they're not enough, because they're everything I ever wanted. They're everything I ever wanted.
And you got to hug them and stuff already. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told them I'm coming back for them. I don't care. Y'all, I'm telling you respectfully from my mouth. Whatever hoops you guys throw at me, no matter how you guys try to spin it, I'm coming back for my kids, and I am going to get my kids.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I can't do anything for them if I can't help myself. So however you guys look at it, this is me taking a risk that most mothers wouldn't take, because this is killing me. This is fucking killing me.
And I do.
But it's like their dads didn't want to help me. Like literally, like I done lost everything so many times. My daughters are in 3 different therapies every week. I'm driving everywhere from literally Mansfield, Zanesville, Delaware, Clintonville, everywhere through Ohio. Sometimes actually they had an appointment in Indiana. Literally no help, no nothing. They wanted to see me fall. They wanted to see me crack. They wanted to see me break. They got that for right now. Only right now, because I'm getting my kids back, and when I do, nobody's gonna hear from us. We're gonna be better than ever. This is a little setback. This is exactly how I'm gonna call it. So
the fact that she's saying this is a little setback, do you know how all of us have been kids once upon a time, and a lot of us are moms. I don't care how big you think like this girl is thinking she's being. These kids will never forget the day they got dropped off at CPS. This is a day that the kids, depending on how old they are, will never forget the day that mom dropped us off at the institution.
However you guys spin it, whatever you guys do, I'm gonna have the last laugh in the end.
For you, you can make all this do a stepping stone and do what you need to do for your family.
Yeah, I already told you. I already got it. I already have it planned. Like,
and we're gonna need you to stick around it for a minute anyway, and
this is what I want to say about help. There's people who don't get help at all. Like, why is it that you know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people may feel like they need help. I don't care. There are people who never have anyone come and say, "Do you want a babysitter tonight? Can so and so come spend the weekend?" Like, never. Never. Okay? Never. And are not driving to the fire station, the police department, and it could be never because you live in another state. You may live somewhere else. Everybody is trying to make their own money, whatever the case might be. Everyone, help is not a requirement of anybody. Okay? It's like all the people who say that they don't get help. When do you take your ass over somewhere and help somebody else? Like, I love the people who feel like they deserve help but never give help. And then all the people who just think that they need help, period. Like, who gets help? You know who gets help? You got some cash. When I needed help, you know what I did? I got before and after school because I knew trying to rush to get to school was too much for me. So to free my schedule up in between school and also not have to deal with another daycare, once my kid got old enough to be in school, I went with the daycare in the school so I could drop off early and pick up later. You got to pay for help. You want your kid to have something to do in the summertime? Guess who's paying for camp right now? Me and millions of other people. You got to find different kinds of camp for older kids. My kid's going to play tennis for 3 to 4 hours every morning, every day of the week. All right? You want some help? You need some time to get shit done? You got to make coins and you got to pay for it. I wish I had somebody who would say, "Oh, you know what? You do this at a certain time. I could do this, that, and the third." Girl, bye. You have to pay. Now, she said in her interview when she went to the radio station that I guess I don't know what they call it in Ohio, but it sounds like child care resources. Because she gets food stamps and welfare. This chick gets food stamps, welfare, everything. Plus, she goes to school. So she's in school. They give her all the public assistance. They yanked her child care resources. And because of that, she says she lost her jobs. I don't know. Let's continue.
My supervisor, so you can stay back here and be comfortable. It's up to you, or if you want to go up front and sit, or either way.
I need some air.
Okay, you come up front. I'll walk you out because you can get out without.
She should have thought about all this before she laid down and had more, kids that she couldn't take care of. Because mentally, everybody is not equipped to be a mother or a father. Mentally, if the day that you make a decision, and I'm being very, this is my opinion, and if someone doesn't agree, don't agree. It's okay. I may not agree with your opinion, right? The day that you, as a mother, decide that you need time in a way that you are surrendering custody, I think that's like an ain't shit ass move. Short of you taking the whole family out. If you are suicidal or homicidal, do what you got to do. Bring them kids somewhere safe. Don't take the kids out with you. And maybe that's where she was at at this moment potentially, but sis is outside and seems okay. Oh, YouTube's tripping. Whenever YouTube is tripping, don't try to wait for, like, I would close the app and then redo the app. Well, we're going through that right now. Her name is Amora Lex.
I'll shut the doors until I get stuff, but you can get air and then I'll be back out. I'm not sure how long it'll be, but I'll be out as soon as I can.
It doesn't stand, little jacket doors.
The what?
By the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I figured it was wrong.
Take it back
No.
to the kids. Are those-
Because I brought all the kids a coat and a jacket because I know it
I
gets
can
cold
take
and
it back
stuff.
to the room where they're at.
They're not gonna throw their stuff away and
No,
stuff.
they won't throw their stuff away. They'll need a coat.
I didn't know if I should bring blankets or what.
They have blankets back there for them, so they're good. All right, they have beds too.
It's like, ma'am, you're surrendering custody. They do this all day, every day. They don't. CPS doesn't need your help. You're coming to them for help. So they got blankets. They got people who are lined up to do your job. Yeah, I think it's awful. Only thing that I commend her for is if she was suicidal or homicidal at the moment, that she didn't take these kids out. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens every single day. So, but it doesn't seem like it seems like she's just moving right along. But I don't, clearly something is wrong with her.
Y'all wanted it. Now y'all got a front row seat to my shit. And I don't care about no judgment, no comments, no oh Lex, I would have did this, I would have did that. No, the fuck y'all bitches wouldn't, because y'all would have helped me when I asked it. So it is what it is. I died a long time ago.
You see where she sounds a little crazy? She's talking that crazy talk right now.
Oh, I just saw your thing, Tanika. I don't know why y'all texting and calling me. I don't know y'all. I obviously don't want to fucking talk. I've been talking. I've been fucking talking. I'm done tired. I'm tired of talking. Tired of trying. Tired. Tired as fuck. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way I do every fucking thing for no, I'm cool. For a minute I did have every fucking thing together. But my baby dad was so how can I put it? I'm quick to tell everybody I ain't never tried to lie, no nothing. I got my up moments and I got my down moments, but I'm always have my down moments before I have my up moments. But when I do have my up moments, it's over. It's always a nice fucking amount of fucking money. Y'all know, like when I do get my up moments, a bitch is fucking up. But it's only so many times I can be up because I don't literally have no type of fucking help with my kids. Like literally just last night, my twin sister, no, the night before last night, I told her, that hey, I got this little job or whatever. I'm about to go to this job and shit or whatever the fuck. She's like, oh, well, I need a break. I'm tired. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I got business to handle. I'm going to go to this job. But what I am going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and take the kids and then, take them home, put them to sleep so I can just try to go make this money or whatever. So she gets mad and calls me a bitch. Like, I really want to suck the fuck out of her. So I just went ahead and left because I would have sucked the dog fuck out of her, but I ain't trying to have the bitch seized. But it's like, you're not about to get mad because you said you wanted to watch the kids when I didn't fucking ask you and think you're about to call me a bitch like I'm not about to dog walk the fuck out of you. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. I'm cool. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. I'm cool. Like, except for me talking on here, I'm done. And it's cool. It's cool. I don't have nobody to help me, but you know, I'm about to help myself. And I know for a fact, I don't know if y'all heard me. I know for a fact that they're about to turn it into a whole bunch of bullshit and make it hard for me to get my kids back. But oh fucking well. I don't even fucking care, because you know what? If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And you know, it's sad because I do fucking care. I obviously fucking care. I love the fuck out of them, and I'm gonna come back for my babies, and I'm gonna get them the fuck back. But I'm doing what I have to do what's best for me. And you know what? And I know for a fact it's a whole bunch of you weird ass bitches on this motherfucking live. Happy as fuck to see me crying right now. Happy as fuck to see me going through this. And you know what? If I was you, I would be happy too, because even still, you bitches couldn't fuck with me. And that's why you're happy now, because you think I'm really going through it. Yes, I'm going through it because I love my kids. Other than that, you bitches not about to touch me. And it's literally y'all happy to see me crying and whatever, because y'all couldn't fuck with me and get me bothered no other fucking way. So y'all about to see me bothered now, obviously my kids. That's probably literally, I'd be telling everybody, that's the only fucking thing I give a fuck about is my kids. Once I ain't got no kids, it's over. It's over. But now, it's not like right now, it's not about to be over, because I'm about to do everything I can to get back on my, okay, let me not make it seem like I'm all the way off my feet, because I'm not. I just have a lot of shit going on right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this shit, get my kids back. I don't give a fuck if it takes a couple months, a couple years. I already talked to my motherfucking kids. All right, I even filmed the conversation too, because I already knew what the fuck these bitches was about to do. But at the same time, this is all I can do as a fucking single mom, because even, yeah, and my heart breaks for me too, and it does. But you know what? I'm gonna be okay. I done went through the worst shit alone, and I'm gonna go through this alone. And you know what? I've already talked to my kids. They understand. And I know they understand. And I've already told them it's okay to feel how you feel inside, because I'm feeling the same way. Just know when y'all go to sleep and when y'all wake up, I'm thinking about y'all too. But it's fine though. It's so fine. Because motherfuckers gonna wish they loved my kids the way I'm about to switch this shit around.
Right. So, as far as CPS asking, she asked very specific questions. Absolutely. And just because right now it's cool, it's also transition, and they're watching your behavior with the kids. So, if you're able to see the kids, they're trying to see how they react to you. They don't want the kids further traumatized. So, depending on how the stories come out, when they are able to open in the get all of the paperwork. She already said the kids are in therapy. They're going to get all the deets on you, and trust me, they're just probably trying to do damage control to keep all those kids together and not break up the family. And we gonna see. But all these shenanigans on Facebook, I'm sure, are not helping. But we're gonna keep going.
This is... When I did this, I did it being prepared to lose relationships with my family. I already didn't give a fuck about my family to begin with, for real, let's be honest. It's a couple of them that I still rock with, and I actually do fuck with. The other ones I can care fucking less about. But I made this decision because, of course, I'm not gonna lie, yes, my family keep them. We'll figure it out. I don't have time to figure shit out. I have shit going on now. I need solutions right now. I need to be able to get the fuck up and go make this money now. Like, I don't have a lot of fucking time and nobody gets that. I'm not scared to fucking die. I don't care about dying. I care about leaving my kids with nothing, knowing damn well I'm the only motherfucking person on this earth who loves them. And I literally mean it because it shows. It fucking shows. The cops, even before they before they took my kids to children's services, the cops tried to call Kendrell. And he said, I got 2 other kids on the way, so I can't take them. Obviously, y'all, the nigga is dead, but like, literally, and I cannot fucking wait because when not too much information, no. I'm not gonna say too much, but I made this decision right here, knowing I was about to lose bonds with my mom forever, knowing I'm about to lose my sisters forever. I already prepared because to be honest, motherfuckers wasn't doing shit for me anyway, but fucking trying to judge every fucking move I fucking made, downplaying me, doing weird ass shit for people who don't give a fuck about them, like just weird as fuck. Like I don't give a fuck about my family. I made this move knowing I was about to lose my family. I didn't give a fuck because I barely had the bitches in the first place. Literally, their friends is always more important. Like, I'm not worried about nobody like that. I could care less. So yes, the only thing I ever gave a fuck was losing my fucking kids. And I don't know if a lot of y'all already know, they had already taken my kids for 1.5 years because my son's dad died. And when he died, they lied on me and said I did it. Children's Services took my kids away, literally, for the false allegations. No, I don't need mental help. My heart's broken. I'm a little fucked up emotionally, but that's probably the only mental that I need is emotional counselor or some shit. But I'm cool because I don't need no type of mental help. I'm not mental. I'm not going through whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. I'm just not going through nothing mental. Everything I got going on is some straight bullshit, unfortunately. But at the same time, I have this plan. I don't know what else to do. This was I did multiple cries for help. Nobody said shit. Nobody did anything. And actually, no, when it got really fucking bad, and I'm talking about long ago, when it got really bad and I really had nobody to fucking turn to, nobody, and I'm talking about it was worse than this shit right here. Actually, no, that's a fucking lie. No, actually, no, it sure the fuck was way worse than this. When I broke down, I literally broke down and I actually went fucking mental. I mean, I literally fucking went mental. Nobody to talk to, nobody, nothing, but everybody, oh, don't believe Les, don't talk to her. She's insane. I wish I fucking was insane. But now I'm not. I have a fucking plan. Like I said, regardless of how long it takes to get my kids back.
Do you see how distressed she looks? Okay, let's go to the next one. Hold on. Let me find where we're at. Hold on. Yeah. Just look at her face. I mean, sis is fucked up. Like, no lie. Okay, hold on. Whew. So ma'am's got issues. Let's go here and listen to this. Now there is one on the radio station. I'll drop the link to the radio station. But it's the exact same thing, but she basically did the whole interview on her Facebook Live, and the radio station one could be copyrighted, so we're not going to show that one. Okay, we're going to watch the one that she did rather than the radio station one, just because like I said, it's probably copyrighted, or there's some, you know what I mean, they might do some breaks with music and all that kind of stuff, so we're not going to get into that. Hey, my mangoes, thank you. These kids are better off. Her eyes are empty. I do believe they were in danger. I mean, she doesn't get any applause for dropping her kids off, but I'm just grateful that we're not having to watch another news story of somebody who was not mentally able to handle life and they're planning like mass funerals and some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't, you know what I mean? Like good, very good. Thank you. That's what CPS is for. That's what we pay our money for so that children can be safe. So, like I said, I don't feel like it's pat on the back worthy. It's just clearly these kids needed safe harbor and that's what they need. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, so good job. Good job holding on to that last piece of your job as a mother and getting them to safety. So for that, okay. You get a okay.
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it's like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Fuck that.
I
Like,
think
I'm
she's
really,
on some type of
I'm not
drug,
going with it.
y'all. I'm not even
It
gonna
was just
lie.
so honestly
She
before this,
gives.
a lot of people don't know outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now, obviously, I've
I
already
think
let the
she has
girls know
5
that
kids.
all I
It's either
know
4
is
or
the hood. I've
5.
grown up in the hood, so obviously, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff, and I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of like JFS and stuff, and so this time they took for no reason my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs, and I'm like, okay. And before that, like I was, a lot of people don't. I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid $6,500 cash for it, and my rent is $1,500 monthly. Plus, I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone. So, yes.
The radio person said like $3,000 like so like sis, you got damn 4 or 5 kids, ma'am. $3,000 in bills is not a lot. Now, the fact that you also have public assistance, girl, when you start getting some real bills, the bills that everybody else has who have 5 kids and maybe own a house or paying all of their rent and doesn't get free food and doesn't get free childcare and doesn't get whatever else free medical, all of those things. Like, I just love how people feel like they're bossing when they're paying a little bit. All of us don't get that. Most of us don't get that. Everybody is not on welfare and assistance, okay? The majority of us work to pay for those things for the people who can't afford life. Our checks go for that. The people that work pay for all of that. We don't have all that. We pretty much don't get any of it. Okay.
So like when
Girl.
JFS kind of did, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, I'm not.
And then she's sitting on here because she went viral. The radio station contacted her, so she goes and does a interview, and then goes on Facebook
easy
Live.
person who wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom. That was a problem. That's my lifeline. Like I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom, so that's what I identify as. But it was just like once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, and I'm like, okay, well, I still got 25 over here. I need to get like it was like
It started to stack up.
yeah. So it was just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back for my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I'm not going to say we're going to be like, Kylie Jenner rich, shout out to her, but period. But it's not like I'm going to be Kylie Jenner rich, but
Something is
I'm
wrong
not
with her.
going
Like she
to
literally
Columbus
is
or
on
come
something.
to Columbus.
She
Yeah.
either is on some type of narcotica or she is taking some sort of street drug. Okay. She got to be. Sis's thinking is crazy town.
So I guess give me
many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids, 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No, so a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape. Yeah, and
Wow.
yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I going to do? Sit here and keep dealing with that shit? No. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. So I did. I took my kids and I ran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that followed behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big messy situation. And we can all act like, baby mamas and baby dads don't say some of the most fucked up, hurtful. Can I cuss on the radio? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and, they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we've been there, we've done it. Maybe not you, because you don't have kids and stuff, but those who know, they know. So we're not even gonna do that. But a lot of the stuff that he did behind closed doors, and even as far as the other people, like a lot of the people that are trying to tell the world the story that they know about me, they literally, there's not one person that is literally speaking on me that knows what the hell they're talking about. I promise you, not even this man's mother. I mean, unfortunately, it is sad that he's passed away, but like I said, when I found my voice and I found my worth, that's around the time that he died. And he had also had overdose 3 months prior to that when I was in Florida. And I got blamed for that. Yeah, so it's like a lot of people don't realize like a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with. Like his mom, once detectives came to, detectives and FBI, they actually took over around the time that he died.
Girl, I love like just let them talk all their business all the way out. That's the best. She asked one question and sis has gone on to like 5 topics. Okay, let's just continue to watch the shit show train wreck.
Actually took over all my emails.
And ma'am loves going live. So, girl, I don't know if it was meth or not. I feel like she's got one big boy. We'll go through the pictures. We'll watch this and then we'll go through the pictures. And sis, she did a live like my jazz, like she was laid out on the couch on live stream. So oh, a mess. Okay. A mess. She's giving us all the train wreck real. She loves to go live. She thinks she's a superstar. She put out a rough draft of her music, so we'll go by and listen to that too. So next after this, we'll go listen to her song and see if it's worth if you're gonna download it, and we'll go through the pictures and meet the fam. Okay.
It was all my social medias, my phone was tapped. Like they really was like not playing, and your girl ain't do it. Y'all, it was somebody, but it wasn't me. So I don't know. They're gonna have to figure out that narrative. And it's like the same people that are saying they know me or this and that, trying to tell my story, are the same people I couldn't ask for help. The same people who said they had my kids are the same people I couldn't ask for help. And I'm like, shit, I wish you had my kids. I wish you was helping me. I mean, if I did have that village that everybody's saying that I got, I wouldn't have.
Look, the village is you. The village is you, and if you're, you got someone who's a partner with you, that's is y'all. But you had them out your uterus and vagina. The village is you. You the village. Okay.
Then I wouldn't be Ryan right now. I would not be sitting here with talking to you, like literally having to tell my story. So I haven't really like seen too much like on social media that I've actually cared about.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, let me probably go ahead and straighten that out.
Yeah. Well, also another huge thing on social media is obviously there's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is it you gave your kids to CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS. But it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, give us a better future. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do got to go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm going to take that 20,000 and put that into a business, and I'm going to triple that. And I'm going to triple that, what I just tripled,
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't shake my ass. And I mean, look, even if I did, I'm a grown ass woman. And you know what? What if I'm out there shaking my ass because I can't deal with the fucking fact that I just gave my only lifeline away? I gave my only backbone away. Like I wake up every day and go to sleep, eating, not eating, but breathing children. Like, they're always in the same vicinity. I've never been away from my kids, except for when the same people who are saying they had my
Welcome
kids
to motherhood. I just love how I would just hope that any of you guys out here who get a lot of help with your kids, like you have a very like mom's always like, hey, bring the kids over, that your kids realize that that's your situation. When they have kids in the future, they may be living in the middle of nowhere where any kinfolk live, right? And that's unique. Even people in the best situations don't have a lot of support. The support that some of us have is paid support and or no support. It's ridiculous that there is a segment of people that think that mom and auntie and sisters are supposed to come through and help you raise your kids. I just think it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
who falsely had my kids taken away from me. I fought for a year and a half to get my kids back, just for these people to send me back a letter saying,
you fought for your kids for a year and a half to get your kids back, and then you run them right back down to CPS on a live stream on Facebook. Make it make sense.
all the allegations that were against you were found unsubstantiated. So I'm actually still working with lawyers because yes, I do have a lawsuit in hand. I mean, so like everybody's about to get a piece of the pie of that they had. It's just gonna mean my kids at the end of the day eat whipped cream and I shouldn't eat it. So I guess crazy as analogy.
Something is wrong with it. She said it's gonna be her and the kids at the end putting whipped cream on everything.
But it's like honestly, with or without like this exposure, it's crazy that my exposure came from me having to do one of the hardest things in my life, because one of the biggest things is they said I had like posted it for attention. I would obviously if they I don't know okay, the people who seem to be so invested, they're not invested enough because they obviously didn't see my videos prior to that crying out for hours for help. Like they don't know I cried out for years for help. Like actually the cops actually called the dads, and a lot of people's like, oh, the dads keep trying to call her and trying to get them. They probably are now that it's viral, but literally 20, 30 minutes before I walked into CPS, they was telling the cops, no, we don't want them. The twins that, oh, we don't want them, me and my baby mom, we got kids on the way now. I'm like, why the fuck y'all having more kids? You're not even trying to take care of the ones you got now. But I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm only telling my story. So the truth can never be a diss. So if you salty about the pages that you wrote in my book, maybe you might want to change your character. I'm sorry, like I ain't the one.
Sis crazy. Sis certified bonkers. I don't know if her mom was smoking crack when she was when this human being was in gestation. I don't know what was going on, but sis crazy as fuck.
So it's like
Okay. Now, I do want to talk about this as well. You know, obviously there has been a lot of negativity, but let's talk about positivity really quick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about literally the people who have reached out to you and said that they see you. Has anybody notable or someone we would know have reached out to you?
Yeah, actually, I've been in contact with a couple people. Luckily for me, I'm only just going one day at a time, taking it a step. But I do have some people, who's reached out. Mona Scott has reached out. Um, oh
Wow.
goodness,
Mona Scott reached out. So what? To put you on, okay, because she we're gonna listen to her little rap song in a minute, okay?
some artists, Eli Frost, Wook. Um, I talked to Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I've actually been talking to him for quite some time behind the scenes, and he's always just been trying to motivate me, push me. He's been a decent support. Spiritually, like trying to help me keep that mindset. And even just a couple, newly signed artists, and just even artists from our city. Um,
And even, I was gonna say, and I've seen a lot of support as well as negatively, even online. So I love that for you because it's important that you get support because a lot of Black women don't ask for help and don't receive it. So I want to commend you. I wanted to say that, listen, I wanted to give you a platform where you could speak freely and not be judged. I wanted to be an open space for you here at Power, especially because we're in your hometown. But if people want to help you, if people want to donate, what do you need for your kids? How can people help you after seeing this video and make sure that your kids actually get back to you?
Honestly, just like I've said, I've posted, my Cash App, my PayPal. All y'all probably think I'm probably about to go live it up in Miami. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm about to take that money. I've actually had two businesses actually with the state that I've been trying to open. One was my skincare business, and the other one was my clothing line. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna invest that money into my business because at the end of the day, all of this is
Now it's okay. So she's getting her medical license, right? She's getting her medical assisting. She's in college for audio and recording. She is a rapper. She's a singer, she's a model. She's not a mother. And now she also has a skincare line coming and she also wants to have a clothing line. Like, ma'am, have several do you have a chair? Well, that's what I want to know, ma'am. Do you have a chair and can you have a seat in it, please? Because you are really doing way too much.
coming back to my kids because when I leave this earth, I'm trying to create generational wealth so they can be comfortable.
Yeah.
Did she say generational wealth? Can we have generational sanity? Can you break this curse of CPS on you and your kids? Like you said, you just got your kids back, but you just dropping them back off again. These poor children.
And yeah,
They're not going to let you have, they should not let you have these kids back. This is the second time they've had to go into custody. Bitch, please.
my kids, we do need some clothes because we did just, well, not just, but like, I want to say back in September, I had some crazy ass stuff with my landlord. He, scanned me, did all type of crazy stuff. So I'm like, I didn't have what I needed to go get that truck and stuff at that moment. And I walked away from everything. And I said, it's fine, babies. We gonna build back up. And we did. And of course, messing with JFS, that's still up in the air. But but I'm not gonna say it's just JFS because my landlord, they actually was putting siding on my house. They caught my house on fire. So I lost my work from home job that I was actually using to pay for my rent. So he's like, I was like, hey, I got another job. You just gotta wait till the 16th. He's like, we're not gonna wait till the 16th. And I'm like, but it's y'all's fault. Like, I don't know. So I don't know. But I mean,
So you posted tell everybody your Cash App.
it's Alexis Wright 23.
Okay. And then where can they find you on social media?
My Instagram is Lamborghini_Lex, also known as Queen Stacks. And then my Facebook is Amoralex.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Lex, for coming to talk to me.
She's like, wait, I got
sorry,
someone else
really
to
quick,
say.
Can I
Just
say
real
this?
quick, yeah.
So there's this big message I do want to get out because I have seen all you guys' messages. I'm not really worried about the negative ones, but the ones about the women that I have inspired. Some of you guys have said some things Listen, I am not at all any way, shape, or form inspiring y'all
Bless
to
a
give
little
up y'all's
pointy
kids
head.
without a plan. What I'm doing right now, I did what I did because I knew I had a plan. I knew what I was doing.
Lamborghini Lex.
And this plan was 11 years in the making. So some of y'all don't give y'all kids up with no plan. And make sure you're doing what you got to do so you can come back for them. Because I'm not trying to inspire parentless kids out here because these kids are the future. So y'all got to have a plan. Like y'all can't just do it and just y'all just have.
So you're inspiring people who need to go drop their kids off at CPS. Okay.
A plan for real.
Okay. Well, Lex, thank you again so much, Boo. I appreciate you for coming to the
Thank you so much for coming in, Boo.
And yes, if you feel inclined to help her, make sure you follow her on social media and donate so she can get her kids back. That's what she was recording, y'all. Okay? Because you.
Why drop them off if you coming back to get them right away? Let them get some services and get their heads back on. So it's the oldest. There's another one. I think there's twin boys, and then a little girl.
Wanted to make sure she had notation. Lex, thank you so much again, Boo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Boo.
Lemonade stand, grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that. Okay, sorry, the guy from the next show.
You're fine.
Get out.
I'm weak.
That's what I'm
fucking. But yeah, hey, I do have a whole bunch of other bookings though, a couple other interviews, because we didn't get to go through everything. We did not get to go through everything today, but
y'all, she did a 3-hour interview on Neek at Night. I think it could have been last night, like super duper late. And people called in and asked questions. Sis is nuts. She was in her car. It was crazy. Hold on one second. Let's go through. I want you guys to hear her song. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. I know it's in here. Hold up. Is this her posting at the same time? Yeah, that's not. That's a little. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Can't stop till I make $1 million.
I don't know why this is stopping like this. Hold on, let me make sure what's going on here. I wonder if it's no bueno to show this. Okay, give me just a sec. Let me find where it is. But you heard the beginnings of her song. Oh.
This coming up shit is personal. I ain't trying to be vindictive, but I'm motivated. This the indicated message. Stay on my way and I'll clear your.
It keeps stopping. Let me make sure that's not.
Listen, okay. We can get some money together when you stop hating. Stop hating my phone with all that nonsense. We ain't getting money. We ain't swapping stories. Been swapping spit for a minute, but it wasn't getting me nowhere. I had to let him go. Sad story. Tired of niggas and them thinking I'm stupid. I'm a cash cow that they think got shot by Cupid. Like when they start to tell me how to feel, I put the script on them and I tell them how I really fucking feel.
I don't know why it keeps stopping. Okay. You guys stop. You're making me choke. Okay. The internet don't even want to hear it. She said, I'm tired of niggas thinking that I'm stupid. Why is it everybody thinks that they got bars? Okay. Let's see if it goes better like this.
Tell me how to feel, I put the script on them and I tell them how I really fucking feel. Like, fuck your feelings, I ain't really got no time for that. I'm trying to catch these millions, I ain't getting into that. If you really want me, then you gotta show me, but it's all about money, don't hurt your feelings, just go. With the flow is big here, so you don't know how I am, how I get, how that I really am. Niggas lucky that I let him touch a kitty can. Why that nigga lame that he had me running for the.
Okay. All right. We've heard enough. All right, let me show you something else. Um Oh, she says we need to come see her on Lamborghini Lex. We'll go over there in just a second. Hold on, let me show you guys the kids. She has a nice little family. Or basically someone has a nice little family. So this is the money they were talking about. Um, I guess she went to the strip club. Maybe she went to the strip club and got herself together. Hold on. I don't know if that was her post or oh, she forwarded someone else's post. Okay, but they were talking about her going to shake her ass after, and maybe it was in a short because I didn't see it. But yeah, we'll catch up on some of this other stuff. But let me let you see the kids. She's got cute little kids, and I think her son may have just graduated from high school. But look, this is what happens when you have not everybody, but this is what happens to some people who have kids at 15, and she said that her first two kids are a result of rape. Okay. So this is a mess. Ma'am's life was wrecked. Something clearly traumatic happened to her. She loves going live in the car. Hold on, let me find what I'm looking for. Let me go through her pictures. Hold on. Clearly she had trauma and had a baby at 15 and then subsequently had more and more kids, and we are meeting up with her at CPS, okay? Um and has a lot to say, but ma'am is going for it. She is quite entertaining to me. I feel like she's wanting. Ooh, and she put out a bunch of text messages. I have to figure out what that's all about. Anyway, let's take a look at the kids. Okay, here we go. Hold on. She looks like their babysitter. This one just looked like he just graduated. Here's the boys. She has 5 altogether. She may not even, I mean, she might just be somewhere like 30. I don't know who that is. I guess this is her skincare line. Divine X Cheese Skin. Who knows? Is that the one who just dumped her? Oh, she did an interview. Okay. Someone sent her interview. This is the lady who was just interviewing her. Okay. And then look what someone posted. Oh, okay. Hold on. So this is her in her interview. Now, her baby father, the one who was killed, um, the grandmother, her name is Faith Cobb, and she wrote a pamphlet regarding her son, of course. And ma'am is not happy about what is going on, clearly. And I guess they're beefing back and forth. I have to read through these text messages to make it make sense, but let me find the whole family of all the kids. She's into snakes. That's really all I needed to see. Um, I saw that little baby and I'm like, don't tell me you're a grandmother. That little baby, I don't know whose baby that is. I don't know if that's her son, the one who is graduating from high school, if that was his. kid, but it wouldn't surprise me. Girl, you already told us your name is Alexis, right? All right. I think that so there was I don't know whose baby that little baby is, but I guess it's 5 boys. That snake stuff, keep that snake stuff. I don't know whose baby that is, girl. Do you imagine if she's a grandmother already? Do you imagine? It's possible. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, y'all. Okay, did we? Oh, let me go over to Instagram real quick. Um, well, let me read you guys this real quick. So the grandmother put this post up. It's really sad. Um, let's see. I wonder if he got shot in his face. Um, okay. And I don't know what's going on with this. Let's see. Today marks the 4th year since my son was murdered and has gone without justice despite. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So this is the grandmother of this is the mother of one of the baby fathers, one of the grandmothers to the kids, right? Um, Al's Corner, Justice for Alex. Now she has one of her kids' name is Alex. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Okay, today marks the 4th year since my son was murdered, who has gone without justice despite the defense wounds on his body, swollen lips, the testimony of witnesses of the gun assault and forced poisoning on my son came while he was still in the hospital. When Alex died in ICU, God created a blizzard. Today, his thunder shook foundations. God is ever faithful to us and to all who trust him, yet he allows men to fulfill the obligation to society to enforce the laws and fulfill the public's trust. Our city marked by injustice is a haven for murderers. No proper investigation was done. The words that would traumatize other parents came out of the mouth of the prosecutor, who was disappointed I did not support his efforts to convict the wrong person, notwithstanding that he and the city Bexley, where Alex used to call officers just to see, talk, and play with him, split proceeds from the wrongly accused. In another case, they widely attached to the murder case of my son and made a suspect a victim too. The victim's advocate behaved like, but basically, what they are saying though is that this girl is responsible. This mom is accusing the young lady we were just watching of killing her son and basically saying that they either were convicting or pursuing the wrong people because she doesn't believe that it was who they were going after. She thinks it's Alexis, aka Amor Lex, aka Lamborghini Lex. Okay. And this is her son laying in his hospital bed. I won't show you the whole picture. I think you kind of saw it already, but um, she put up this post and she basically is calling out Alexis for killing her son. Anyway, let's look up Lamborghini Lex and I'm gonna let y'all go. I mean, she's the mom. She should know. If she feels like She knows what she knows. Um, it's kind of hard to. Lamborghini Lex. Girl, she said it was Lamborghini Lex. Okay, hold on. So let me find this. Let me find her handle. What kind of foolishness is she getting into on Instagram? It says Lamborghini. Is this her? I don't think this is her. Oh, duh. Okay. She said Mona Scott Young reached out to her. Do you guys even believe that? So this was yesterday, the talk show. Amora Lex interview and her truth with LA Smooth. Okay, well, let me go look and see if we can find that. This poor kid, this woman, she got the same outfit on for everything. She got that same damn tube top on. That tube top is worn out, sis. You need to go to City Trends or whatever and go find something else to wear because this is bad news, hon. Girl. So this is all she had to have been stripping. Is this that song again? She said rough draft to my single by yours
Can't
truly,
stop till I make
Lamborghini
$1 million.
Lex.
This coming up,
Into
shit is
that.
personal. I ain't
Can't
trying to
wait
be
to record
vindictive,
it in
but
the
I'm
studio
motivated.
because
This
it's
the
gonna be
indicated
a
message. Stay
banger.
on my way and out.
Y'all, she said it's gonna be a banger and to stay out her way, okay? Oh, this is funny. Okay. It's sad for the kids, but ma'am is over here entertaining on this internet. Why? I do not know. Do you guys have you heard of this guy? LA Smooth? LA Smooth? Okay, let's see. Hold up. This internet is no good. The internet is such a bad place. Okay, here we go. I don't even see where his stuff is. Oh, maybe it was on TikTok. She needs to come on here. That's where she needs to come to. Cause ma'am, we got some questions for you. Did he do it on YouTube or did he do it on let's see. Of course he didn't do it on YouTube. Why would he do it on YouTube? Maybe he did on TikTok. Well, I don't see it. Um, maybe she didn't do it because she went on Neek's show instead. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys. We may catch some of it over there, but as far as the whole thing, this thing is 3.5 hours and cannot. I'm sure anywhere we dip into is going to be crazy. So let's just. Okay.
he's dead. And then so you were texting him when he was in the hospital? Is that what it is?
No. So remember how I told you he was supposed to be coming home and stuff, and he's like, I got a surprise for you. And after he said I got a surprise for you, that's when he stopped responding.
Okay.
So when I'm still texting him, I didn't know that he had already so there's actually a picture.
Well, no, okay, so hold on, let me pause you. Sorry. Okay,
No, you're fine.
Okay, so you said that you seen him in the hospital, and then 2 days later he died. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. When did these texts happen? These texts happened before he went to the hospital?
Yeah, so the text happened while he was already unresponsive in his car, but nobody, literally at the time that I'm texting him, not even me, his cousin, nobody knows that this man is already in his car dead. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Or, brain, he's breathing, but he's not there. His brain already lost too much oxygen or whatever you want to call it. So he's just brain dead. Nobody knew that this man was like already dead in his car when I'm texting him this. So in my mind, because I'm not there with him. So in my mind, I'm thinking he's doing the usual, ignoring me because he's out doing the extra fucking most. But in reality, he was already fucking dead because he was out there doing the most.
Okay, so before he goes to the hospital and gets transported because he's not responsive, what are you texting him exactly? What are you saying?
Ooh, I promise you, it's like I vividly remember, but it's also 4 years ago. But I'm just like texting him literally.
Along the lines of, just say like,
Okay, look, let me go over here real quick where they talk a little bit about the mom and her accusation of her killing her son. And I dropped the link. So if you want to go watch this on Neek, you can go and check out the whole thing because it's 3.5 hours. But ma'am wants a spotlight. So I don't think this will be the last we're seeing of her.
I seen you guys kind of going back and forth on.
So you see up top, it says, I thought we saw that on there, but it said what we were just looking for. Oh, so she took it off. Maybe they advised her to take that off of there, but they said jail for Amora Lux. And this is the post right here. Let me show you guys the post up closer. Okay.
On Facebook with her, making the accusation and things like that. So let me read it. And it says, justice for Alex and #jail for Amora Lex, who is now exploiting these children, their fathers, and our family with lies in order to get publicity and money from the public. This is a grave effect of injustice, whereas her children, including my grandson, saw her M-word my son Alex. They're repeatedly traumatized and do not have the spiritual coping abilities I have by God's Holy Ghost. He is the keeper of my soul. Power 107.5, who helped her to do this great evil, were notified and sent evidence from me and others, strangers, about the M-word of Alex and using them to exploit all of us. They continue to put this grave evil on YouTube and other places. Despite what she intends, God is allowing her to fill up her sins in this manner, incriminate herself, and execute his own justice. God is #justice for Alex and #faithful. For those who are sending her money, she went back and took some of the kids. And I imagine that CPS did not allow her to take others due to an issue I cannot discuss, and that they would not fully disclose to me. However, my grandson is not on their case list and at this time, and he is presumed to be safe according to my daily prayers for him and his siblings. So she's saying that that child is not in CPS with the others.
So here is the gag. CPS has none of my kids. That's what nobody knows. Don't get me wrong, I don't have my kids, but CPS does not have custody. CPS actually never took custody.
When she went to the fire department and the police came and brought her to CPS and she got in that car and drove off, this is where I'm like, ma'am, you're lying, because I think that what she was saying is that they're in custody of a family she selected and it's open right now. But all this shit she's doing online, she gonna try and call them kids one day, and the people gonna be tired of dealing with her, and they ain't gonna cut her off.
So they were actually thinking about taking custody. But when I talked to her and she was like, so like, what is really going on? What is your plan? Like, you have a plan? And I was like telling her, because like, I'm not like a lazy mom. I'm actually, well, actually that Friday, not this Friday, but last Friday, I actually just finished my last medical class. You know, I have to do my NHA exam and then my externship. So I'm actually in 2 different colleges right now. So I was just
Notice how she says it like the exact same way every time she retells that I'm actually in 2 different colleges. Like I'm not lazy. I'm not this. I'm not, and girl just keeps repeating the same talking points over and over and over again. Like anybody is really believing all this mess. It's like, sis, you are a mess. Okay.
like telling her everything that was going on and what my plan was to, you know, get us financially stable and, maintain it. And
Anyway, okay, let's go back over here real quick. This is the post. This is the one I could not find, so that's my bad. All right, let me show you some of these pictures, and I'm gonna let y'all go. But I just dropped you the link so you guys can find some of this stuff. But it's real. It's very sad. So here's a little. I guess this is Alex, but this is like 4 years ago, before his dad passed away. That's the baby. This is the man who's now gone, and she's accused of killing him. Hold on, let me move this. I feel bad for this lady. I don't know I mean, I already know how I would feel. I mean, this is a shock. So, how he ended up unalive, we do not know. Okay? We don't know how this man ended up unalive, but his mom says it was her. Okay? Mom says it was Alexis Lamborghini. Okay? So she's saying justice for Alex. This is all playing out on Facebook. They're talking about the messages that she was sending prior to her son dying. I don't know. I haven't read all these text messages yet, but it's there's something. So I guess we're gonna find out. This lady might be so eager to have some sort of spotlight on her, and she might end up getting herself a murder case. Okay, because you never know how this whole thing could play out. She could end up getting herself, have someone really, like some true crimers like ourselves who love a good mystery. um you never know. I mean, this lady needs to watch out because there's a lot of people on this internet who pay attention to what's going on, and she could end up catching herself a case. So if has not been justice for Alex, all it takes is for some facts, some running of your mouth too much, some inconsistencies for someone to pull something up as a cold case. And now, ma'am, you are, you're doing your perp walk and it's been some years. You know what I mean? So you never know. You think she's on fentanyl? She's doing something. And she smokes on live, and it's quite possible these days they talk a lot about weed being laced with fentanyl and all kinds of weird shit. Thank my mangoes. I missed all of these. My bad. Well, not all of them. These. So she just want to pee pop in the streets, basically. Her raps run like run on sentences. They're awful. But if Mona Scott Young, like at the end of the day, if Mona Scott Young did reach out to her, it's because she sees a train wreck that could make her some money. And this chick clearly wants that smoke. Would you please go back to the picture of her by the car? I want to see. Oh, did she have a gun on her hip? It looked like she had some sort of harness. She had I couldn't say it was a gun for sure. Hold on, let me see. It looks like, oh, she does. She does. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's a gun. Hold on. Is Ohio open carry? I don't know if any of my Ohioans know if they're open carry. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sis. Sis, sis on that shit. Okay. My mangoes, thank you so much for supporting, sis. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay. Yes, you can carry concealed. Well, that's definitely not concealed. She's walking around like she's a damn park ranger or she's a damn detective. Um, I don't know. We don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, it appears to be um a weapon, and we don't know. We don't. She's a clown. Hey, Miss Spooky. Okay, guys, you guys are awesome. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. Um, you know, hopefully these kids are in good hands and being well taken care of, well monitored, well supervised. Somebody is guarding their well-being and welfare and shielding them from this woman who is cray cray, okay? Anyway, guys, I dropped you some links so you guys can go check out. We'll probably be circling back around, see what's going on with this mommy, because there's a lot of, I mean, some of these, you know what's going on YouTube. Okay. Can I look? Can you look into on Real Talk Bougie her case? Not her case, but well, I guess the case of Alex. And what happened with Alex? Yeah, I'll look in where she say they're from Cleveland? No, they're from Columbus, maybe. Columbus. Is that Cobb County? Columbus. And I don't mean Cobb County, Georgia. I mean Cobb County, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio County. Let's see what county that is. I know there's like, oh, it's Franklin. It's Franklin County. I'll do some looking and see what I can find. But she said that they took the kids away, and I guess she was cleared because she's off the streets. But moms know. And she said that he was drugged in the hospital, but he may have already been brain dead. I don't know enough. But we can look into try and pull any of so if they were prosecuting someone, we can look into the arrest complaint and see who they did try to prosecute for the murder of Alex and see what we can find out. But you got to give me some time. Let me see what I can come up with today. So, okay, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hit the like button for me. And let me see what dear friends looking like. Let me check real quick. Was anybody writing over the weekend? I think we're right where we were last week. I may have gotten one or two. I think I got one or two new questions actually. Um, yes. Okay. We're going to get into them tomorrow. We might do a dedicated dear friend tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what else comes up. Okay. If there's anything that it is open carry. Yeah, clearly. Yeah. Places I won't go. Even though I know Florida's open carry too. And I know some crazy stuff happens in Florida, but luckily I'm gonna just say, knock on wood, we've never had those problems. But anyway, y'all, so much going on in this world. Anyway, guys, you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Keep it cute. And I will see you guys in the next time. Okay. My bad.
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your stuff. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink leave us a mess. Down on my drills, it is old news.